So I want to thank Prince Marshall and Ayesha Anas for joining us. We're talking about MentorMe, the mentoring platform offered through External Relations. Prince Marshall has been the West Fresno Middle School Principal for the last several years and is now moving into his office at the district of West Fresno, which is fantastic. And Ayesha Anas is a graduate student pursuing her multiple subject teaching credential. Prince also holds a master's from National University and his multiple subject teaching credential. So thank you both for being here. This is really exciting. We're talking about a mentor and mentee relationship. And so the first question I have is, why is having a mentor important? And I'll have Ayesha answer that one first, please.
A mentor is important to have because they not only provide you with valuable support and resources in career advancement, but also act as positive role models related to the career path you desire to pursue. Also, I find that they are extremely important for providing you with psychosocial support by encouraging you and helping you feel like you have self-worth.
Fantastic. And then Prince?
For me, it's really important as a responsibility to really give back to those who are entering the field and also provide a pathway as far as, some mistakes that I may have made along the way, or even setting up a pathway or a map to support navigation to that end goal of whatever it is an individual is aspiring to be.
Awesome. What insight can a person gain about themselves by having a mentee? Prince, what were some of the insights that you discovered on this process?
Well, insights that I've discovered is, more or less being reflective on the information that I'm sharing out, but also as I'm listening and hearing what the mentee is sharing, reflecting once again on myself, what are some things that I can improve upon to better support those that I work with and to better grow professionally for myself. So those seem to reciprocate themselves throughout the conversations that I've had within the program.
Fantastic. And Ayesha, I know that you've also become a mentor as well through the platform. What were some of your insights?
You realize how much you have accomplished and advanced in your career path to the point where you can have this responsibility to have a mentee. You also notice how much you have grown personally and professionally to have reached this point of having a mentee to share advice and your experiences. You also have this desire to help your mentee succeed, especially.
I think that's really important too, is you have some buy-in into this person's career path. Mm-hmm. So what were some of the positive outcomes of your conversation? Prince, you were the mentor. Ayesha, you were the mentee. What were some of the things that both of you got out of this process? Ayesha.
Mm-hmm. The conversation with Prince Marshall felt like as if my leadership potential was getting cultivated. I always worried about not having enough leadership experience to pursue an administrative position in educational technology because it's very competitive. But Prince gave me valuable advice and the confidence to pursue such a position, such as pursuing professional development and joining organizations, which I've realized that the NU Scholars program actually provides. I really appreciate that.
Excellent. And what about you, Prince?
Well, I think the platform and the discussion itself was very intentional. Ayesha came with questions that were listed out that she had wanted answers to that were going to support her in her growth. And that provided us to really stay on track, to stay in line with what we were discussing in that process. And it just really helped to drive the conversation. Her energy she brought, her passion was definitely held within that conversation. And for myself, it made me feel, productive and as a person that's able to give back to someone else that's seeking that information and experience was a support from my end.
Fantastic. Thank you both for talking about this relationship and how important being a mentor is and also being a mentee. I think it's, my takeaway is that everybody gets to reflect on how to move forward in their own career and kind of reflect on where they've been to help them do that through this relationship, which is, you know, really valuable and may not necessarily be possible without a mentor-mentee relationship. So thank you both so much.
Yeah.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you.